and brought to you by Sprite. It's the 2K pregame show. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got Smith. Also Anthony out there. Calderon is out there with Bargnani. And it's Galloway in at the 2.
Well, few would have predicted back when Kevin Love was drafted 5th out of UCLA in 2008 that he'd become the superstar player we see today. He's transformed his body and expanded his game year after year.
So it's the Knicks now. It's Anthony with the drive. Out to Smith. Back to Anthony. Shot clock at 5. Here's the floater. And that one's good. And talk about the physical transformation for Kevin Love. Leaner, quicker, and stronger.
Yeah, credit yoga and Pilates. He's trying to be the very best he can be, and he's putting in the work to do that, so it actually helped him more at the defensive end.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Pass to Galloway. Calderon kicks to Anthony. Good! Anthony's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
Now here's Love. Good, and the assist goes to James.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Well, you got to time up the clock, and it's easier said than done, but you got to execute your offense on that first possession.
They double him with LeBron. Here's Bargnani, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
You can't give him that shot. I mean, a few open looks are all it takes, and he can really get rolling.
Irving dishes to LeBron, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. J.R. Smith's checked in for Shumpert, and a new group in for the Knicks. Knicks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Larkin, the pass to Amundsen, makes it off the glass.
He put that lead pass in perfect position for his teammate.
And so it's Cleveland with it. LeBron with it. Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Anthony. 2 on the clock. Another shot. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Solid first quarter for this club. They came out strong, and they've put together some nice momentum here.
Steve, I like the looks they've gotten on offense. A lot of good ones.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. We've got Cole Aldrich. Anthony is out there with Amundsen. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Larkin in at the 1 spot. Well, last season, Tristan Thompson made the decision to change his shooting hand. Clark, he went from shooting with his left to now shooting with his right hand.
Yeah, I've not heard of anything quite like that before, but he improved his free throw shooting substantially as a result of the change, and he gets to the line fairly often, so I think that's a nice development. I love that young man's work ethic and what he brings to a team in terms of rebounding and physicality.
I think LeBron's going to like playing with him.
I agree.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, guys, Kyrie Irving, the #1 pick overall back in 2011, a player who promised himself he'd play in the NBA when he was just in the 4th grade. He said that came from his father. Confidence, confidence, confidence. That's all my dad preached. He'd always tell me, Kyrie, you could be this, you could be that. My dad had more belief in me than I had in myself. Gentlemen?
You know, it helps having people boosting you up, Doris. Thanks.
Well, Thompson is ambidextrous. He throws a baseball right-handed, writes with his left, and You got to give him credit for taking a chance with a whole new method of shooting, and it's paying dividends.
Now here's Anthony. He dishes it to Aldridge. Larkin kicks to Anthony. And it's Anthony again missing.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far. Nice silky finish on the alley-oop.
That sequence, I don't think Clark could have been executed any better.
Stupendous feed.
Boy, I hope we see a few more of those.
Tipped away. With 4 seconds on the clock. Shot no good. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Cavaliers lead by 1. And now we'll send it down.
Still Carmelo out.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third. New York trailing.
Cavs tried to make a push for the playoffs last season, in a way going against the grain, but instead a disappointing season when it was all over. The coach and front office questioning the team's effort level.
The two stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. Irving is out there with Iman Shumpert, and it's Mozgov in at the center position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
Swiped it away. Here's Galloway. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Well, the Cavs did make some big changes from last season, and they shouldn't have a problem staying motivated, putting in the effort this year.
Well, you know, Kevin, last year they were a very young group and didn't have the vet presence they might have needed. With LeBron coming in, they've got brilliance in every category, leadership and play. He's got the clout of his championship rings. The whole mindset of the team is about to go to a very different and high level.
That one goes. Count.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
And here's Calderon. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Anthony dishes to Calderon. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. Here's Bargnani. The shot's good on the assist by Calderon. Bargnani's got his second basket.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
It's a great formula, and it's really a sign that the offense is clicking.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
I'm not sure what he was thinking about there. That's a strange foul.
Who knows? Maybe he just wanted to take a break for a minute.
Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Smith comes in for James. Quincy Acey's checked in for New York. Hardaway comes in for Anthony, and he gets the bucket.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open looks.
New York, no good that time either.
That's as high percentage as it gets for him. I mean, the defense really has to be mindful of not giving him that kind of space to operate.
Great work inside for 2 vital points. That was an ideal scenario for him. Point-blank range, big height advantage, and he cashed in perfectly.
Calderon against Irving. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, very average shooting team in terms of the free throw line, about 76% a year ago.
Here's Shumpert. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Woo-hoo-hoo, Kevin, they're firing on all cylinders. That shot caps a nice run going into the final quarter.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
This was a showstopper, wasn't it? Just a difficult pass to make, and he makes it flawlessly to set up that alley-oop.
On the court for the Knicks. Smith is out there with Quincy Ace. Then there's Calderon. Then it's Anthony. And it's Galloway at the two-spot. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
How about the three-point shooting we're seeing so far, guys? Amazing.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
Anthony, the pass to Calderon. New York moving it around. 6 to shoot, and J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Out to Smith, all alone. That ball, nice feed this time from Jose Calderon. Calderon's got 3 assists tonight. James in the post, covered by Anthony. James kicks to Smith, outside Irving. Right side Irving, got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
A super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score, so that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
And New York making a change here. Bargnani's checked in, and out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
24 seconds.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Smith outside. Here's Anthony. Misses off the left iron.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Smith dishes to LeBron. And a wide open look for Irving. It's rebounded by New York.
This guy's a good three-point shooter, but that was probably from a little bit too far.
Yeah, not what I would call working to get the best shot either.
Anthony, the pass to Bargnani. Nails it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Huge points.
That's beyond huge, Steve. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Jason Smith. That's his second personal foul.
It's the first that makes it a 3-point lead. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Shumpert's checked in.
At the line for 2.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 4-point ballgame.
2-possession game now, so strategically everything changes a little bit. Those were very important foul shots.
New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. 23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Well, the way to go here, you got to get a quick basket and then a foul. That's the only course of action at this point.
And it's key who they foul. Don't send an excellent free throw shooter to the line here.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. Derek Fisher had some words for his team over that last break. He told his guys, listen, we've got to make the most of every opportunity right now. We can win this game, but it's all about making every single possession count. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
For 3, Calderon. Mozgov grabs the board. Wallace with it. Here's Mozgov. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, that's how you close out a game, Steve.
And the free throw, no good. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got it.
Hi, Kevin. Well, LeBron,